I have never been this motivated to getting my 620 miles done. See, comes right up. I gotta finish the braking. I don't want to really overwork the engine while I'm doing the braking period. You know what I mean? You want to make sure you do it right. The bike is really awesome. What's good? Mike is in the building. Welcome to another video, guys. I am dedicated to completing the 621 miles or 620 mile braking period. I am out today, putting in as much work as possible. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Take a look. Woo, she looks good. Let's get some work done. Had to run back home, get me some different gloves, put some layers on. I really want to crack down on these 621 braking miles so I can get to the good stuff. So really working that gearbox up and down, not the kind of up and down you're thinking about, you dirty perv. So we're gonna take a ride out to the beach, see if I can crack that 100-mile mark today. The bike is absolutely stunning, man. It looks good. I could tippy-toe on both sides with the bike, so definitely something to keep in mind. Oh, there's a lot of traffic, man. Hopefully you guys are digging this new Ducati Hypermotard 698 mono. This thing is fun as hell. Very, very cool bike. Completely unexpected. And the crazy thing is, I feel at home with it so early on. This is my first ride with the bike and it feels truly at home. As I was saying, I feel truly at home with this bike really, really quickly. It's not taking a huge amount of effort for me to get a feel for it, but it is possible because I fixed my clutch and brake lever before getting on the bike, before getting excited about it. So it feels good. Feels very natural. I've clutched it up slightly. It goes up easy on first gear, goes up easy on second, even on third. And it just so easily flickable, guys. The bike is really awesome. Sitting down to wheelie it, everything is like really, really pretty good to go. This is a second gear. Let's just do a quick little pop-up. I want you guys to kind of get a sense of the bike. It does have the wheelie control on, so it's probably going to bring it down, but see, it comes right up. Oh man, I gotta finish the braking. I don't want to really overwork the engine while I'm doing the braking period. You know what I mean? You want to make sure you do it right. There's only one thing about this bike that seems a little strange, at least for me. When you basically actuate the clutch, right, the RPM is not as high, right? So for example, when I pull the clutch completely in with all my hand all the way flat to the grip, it idles lower. Once I do it two fingers, where it's a little bit out, it starts idling louder actually. That's the only thing that I think is a little bit different from what I'm used to, but I gotta keep an eye out on that right hand side mirror because it got loose earlier and I tightened it really quickly. I didn't want to miss out on the beautiful sunset. I figured, you know what, let's just go out, man. The goal is to really hit that 100 mile mark today. 100 mile mark today. Hopefully you guys are digging it. I know this bike is ultra popular at the moment, and there is a reason as to why, guys. This is something that everyone was expected originally from the original Hypermotard 821, 939, 939 SP, 821, you know, and the 950 SP. But Ducati kind of overdid that motorcycle, granted, because they put a really big engine in there, so it requires a little bit more oof. You know, I never thought she was a big girl, to be honest, but in comparison to this bike, the 950 and 939 are definitely big girls. This thing is light. It is slim. It is easy to work. Look how easy the thing just go from side to side. It is a marvel, actually. It is really cool that... Oh, let me show you guys that idling thing. Look. Can you hear the idle? Now I'm on neutral, right? Look, listen. I'm on neutral. Oh, neutral doesn't do it. Okay, hold on. First gear, right? Clutch fully engaged. Right? You hear it? Now, you hear that? It's idling higher because it's just only 2 fingers. But yeah, this is one thing that I noticed there. This person almost crashed, boy. All right, let's get to it and enjoy some shredding. And it leans, guys. You can tell this is a Ducati because the essence of racing is truly part of the DNA. It just leans, really. It takes very little effort for you to kind of get it to corner. This is where the Ducati DNA kind of comes into play, really. Oh, quick shift of the boys. The mirror's still coming off. Oh, I am just gonna pull that off, by the way, because that's a pain in the ass. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that at the moment. It's gonna stay as is, and we're just gonna enjoy it. I really want to do the miles. That's what matters to me at the moment. Almost at that 100, but you know, I'm gonna be easy on the gearbox, as they mentioned. But yeah, how do you guys break in your motorcycles, by the way? I try my best to kind of follow the guides that's given through the manual, but in some cases it's very difficult for you to follow what's been given to you, and that's why I can't be on really long roads. So I'm gonna take this view back. I'm gonna go straight forward and then come back, because I don't want to keep the bike at its peak for a very long period of time, you know, for a little bit. But it's nice and cool up here, and we'll do some back road areas, you know. All I need is one mirror anyway, so it's all good. Cycle through the gearbox, of course. I have never been this motivated to getting my 620 miles done than anything else, guys. Let's work the gearbox out for a little bit, and then we'll start climbing up a bit again. How do you guys break in your bike? Do you follow any of this, or do you just do it? The way I see it, as long as you're not keeping the bike up peaking for, you know, gaps of time or time on end, you know, you're not really doing much, you know, hurting to the engine, really. So that's so funny, because I was thinking of taking off the mirrors when I got back home earlier, and I didn't. I should have taken them off. I just want to keep the bike. Oh, ran over those bumps. Nice. I wanted to keep the bike as stock as possible, at least for now. It's not staying. Oh boy. Let's go straight down to Robert Moses, man. Then I'll backpedal. Ooh, working that box, man. By the way, it is recommended that you make sure the bike is up to temperature before you start working out the bike. You know, going up and down the gearbox and then working everything in. You want to make sure the bike is up to temperature before you start doing that. But I guess afterwards you can do whatever you want. So people probably gonna ask, how's the wind? Guys, it's a naked bike. It's a supermoto. There will be wind. I never understood why people talk about wind gusts and how much they feel like a kite. It's a damn naked bike. This should not even be a conversation. It should not even be part of the review. It should not really be part of anything. If it's a super bike, a sport bike, yes, let's talk about how clean it is. Let's talk about how, you know, it cuts through the air. But for a bike like this, it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter at all, not even a little bit, you know what I mean?